Hallo, willkommen bei Paradigm. Ich bin's, der Exeam, und heute geht's weiter mit Gibbous Cthulhu Adventure. Wir haben letztes Mal den Eingang zum Labor zusammen mit Detective R-Type geöffnet und ja, Priscilla bringt ihr Fischi weg und wir gucken uns hier mal um. Viel Spaß damit.
It's a dark, deep pit, but down there I can just make out something wrong, squirming around. Glimpses of eyes, teeth, and tentacles coming in and out of the darkness. Man, am I happy for that grate. Another pit, another unseen creature writhing at the bottom. The stuff that nightmares are made of. Terrifying. Its only feature is a big red button. That button's begging to be pressed. Press this button, worm, and we all die.
Ja, genau deswegen drückt man keine großen roten Knöpfe.
A plain, scratched metal panel of sorts. Looks stuck in place. Don't touch unless one escapes, worms. Looks like this door somehow slides into the wall. No visible handle. Could this lead to the butcher's inner sanctum? Stay out, mooks. It's stuck. Nothing to remove or perforate. Ktype's got leverage. It seems to control some kind of security apparatus. Probably put in place in case one of those creatures escapes. Don't touch unless one escapes, worms.
So, jetzt habe ich aber anscheinend keine andere Wahl, als auf den Knopf zu drücken.
I don't like my chances of surviving that. Gotta think of another way. Looks like a view of this room from above. And there's a cage hanging overhead. Huh. So the button opens both the door and the monster's pits. Devious. That's one monstrosity secured, and all the rest of them loose. No. It's a dark, deep pit, but down there I can just make out something wrong, squirming around. No way. It's not enemy. I don't like my chances of surviving that. Gotta think of another way. lets all the creeps loose, but at least I'm safe once I press this button. I don't see a better option.
Tja, müssen wir uns ja wohl selber einsperren. Mal gucken. Ja, dann gucken wir mal.
I don't know what that is, but it wants me dead. It's horrid. No time for that. I hate to admit it, but I was shaken. Experiments or not, scientific reality or abhorrent supernatural nightmare, these horrible blobs of flesh, limb, and rot existed. I could still smell their indescribable presence, even though they were all gone. God knows where. It really takes a lot to shake me, but I was shaken. Empty now. A bunch of pebbles. Must have fallen from the ceiling when the cage descended. Nice pebbles. Yeah, I might need these. A slightly charred piece of wood. Who knows where it came from? Woody.
So, begeben wir uns mal weiter in die Höhle des Löwen. Detective.
I was inside the butcher's inner sanctum, and I'd expected this place to be lousy with guts and gore and parts and pieces, but this wasn't that. This was, well, colorful. Colorful in a way that makes a Joe uneasy, and it set me to wondering what this guy had for triangles. So many triangles.
Naja, sieht schon ein bisschen komisch aus. Oh mein Gott, hier gibt es so viel zu entdecken. Es dauert leider ein bisschen, aber ich möchte mir gerne alles angucken. Ich hoffe, ihr versteht's.
A painting of a wing. Stylistically, very similar to the central piece. Reminded me of the ones what disappeared from underneath Vlad's castle back in Transylvania.
Every single flat one of my doing. My desire!
I don't feel good about this. And there it was, a loose handle hanging conspicuously from the door of an empty cabinet. It looked like something I could probably use. I've noticed these dust mounds everywhere around here. What the heck are these things? This stuff looks similar to the stuff in Flamel's place.
Huddle! Huddle together, lovelies!
What? Ugh, no. Who knows what this stuff actually is? A strange, strange device.
The perfect triangle.
Seems to be out of power.
Do as father tells you, little one.
Some kind of control panel. Looks embedded in this area of the wall, along with the shelves. I want to operate it so bad.
Left! Point left!
This must be the butcher's desk. It's littered with discarded pages full of gibberish or code.
Worms, flies.
An assortment of books, but they're all written in what's either an alphabet unknown to me or code. Can't make heads or tails of these letters.
These are not for you.
I stared at the Kraken head, and it seemed to stare back at me with its blood-red eyes. A little unsettling, I had to silently say to myself. Red veins ran all over the hideous head, seeming to pulsate right under the skin, despite the fact that this was just a painting. I don't think I'd hang this thing above my work desk, no matter the circumstances.
And you shall breathe true life.
Who? True life? Was it dead to begin with? An assortment of books, but they're all written in what's either an alphabet unknown to me or code.
Everything proceeds according to the plan.
Can't make heads or tails of these letters.
These are not for...
Hoffentlich muss ich das nicht alles selber übersetzen. Das wäre so schrecklich.
Some kind of control panel. Looks embedded in this area of the wall, along with the shelves. I want to operate. It's definitely a control panel. Controlling what? That remains to be seen.
You have been lied to.
I gotta say, I find the aesthetic pleasing.
Worms and flies.
I've noticed What the heck are these? This stuff looks similar.
Huddle!
What? Of all the things in here, those alone seem to justify this nutter's nickname. They look pretty disturbing. And triangular, most of them. No apparent sign of use, but could be you just cleaned them real well. I'm not touching them. This won't hurt a bit, little worm.
The Gibbous moon.
A couple of vertical openings. Something's missing here. Some kind of switch was definitely present here, but it's been broken off.
Just break it off, little fly.
Yeah, this fits. But if this is a power generator, it might make for a shocking experience.
Das dürfte ja noch ziemlich interessant werden.
It's an uneducated guess, but Judging by the number of cables coming out of this thing, it might be what powers everything in here. I want to operate it so bad.
Just break it off, little fly.
I don't see an opening to stick it into. Doesn't fit. I've put a nice round hole in it. All right, got myself a shock-free switch.
Ah, geht ja doch. Machen wir den Schalter mal rein.
Yes, power's back on.
Ich weiß nicht, irgendwie möchte ich lieber wieder ausschalten. Eigentlich. So, mal gucken, wo wir hier anfangen können.
Little puppets of flesh and shiver.
It quickly cycles through some biological imagery. No idea how to use. As tempting as it is.
Also hat was mit den Dreiecken zu tun. Mal reingucken.
They are always watching. Always watching. Right. Point right.
Oh mein Gott.
Bring the world to its knees.
Da kriege ich das nicht raus.
These are not for you.
They're no use to me. They're no use to me.
You have been lied to.
Mal eben kurz drauf gucken.
What a fool I was to think I could control the wicked book!
I'm not touching them. No need. No use.
Das ist ganz schön schwierig. Oder vielleicht ist es auch einfach und es geht halt einfach an mir vorbei. Ich habe aber auch keine Möglichkeit, das irgendwie in irgendeiner Form zu übersetzen, leider. Mal eben kurz nochmal zurück, vielleicht tut sich da ja noch irgendwas. Ach, okay, wir kommen nicht mehr ganz zurück. Ich habe gedacht, dass irgendwie Priscilla kommt und uns hilft. Vielleicht.
Left! Point left! Do as father tells you, little one. Every single flat one of my doing. My desire!
I don't feel good about this.
These are not for you.
Das ist schlecht, dass die nicht für mich sind.
Worms. Worms. Fly.
Ja, machen wir ein bisschen kürzer heute. Ich muss mich da ein bisschen reinarbeiten und jetzt gerade mal ein bisschen rumprobieren. Ich hoffe, das Projekt macht immer noch Spaß. Ansonsten wünsche ich noch einen großen Tag. Haut rein, euer XL.